Madam Toastmaster. So, start, stop, lead. Pretty easy, bash you in the face kind of title. I was excited about that, except that it hovered over your head for so long that I couldn't see your hands. And so I just kept seeing this down here. It was like, what is going on? But once your hands snuck up here during the second half, we were great. You were rolling along. You were showing us number one. You were doing things up here that we could see. So I think that's one of the challenges of doing video is that where is the picture going to appear? Do we stay in the center? Do we move to the side? And I don't know if you're in a chair or if you're standing, but it looked like you're rocking foot to foot or rocking back and forth just a little bit. Yeah. So I noticed that right off. But as far as clarity, great. Vocal variety, independent of people just staying with the common language. You used a lot of exciting language. Eye contact. Okay. So for those of you who are new, we use this little trick where we put the sticky note on the other side of the camera and we stare into it. Unfortunately, yes, it makes it seem like there's more eye contact, but then we're staring into it and it becomes a little static. So a little creepy, kind of horror filmish at some point, which is not Teresa. I'm not saying you, Teresa, were horror filmish. You look great. I really liked your background because the colors seem to really pop your body out so that we could really see you. You didn't blend in at all. I loved the press the button, but I wanted to see you do it more. Really, get in there with all the different ways that you could press a button. I could have one of those start buttons, the red button. I don't know. There's always someone pushing the red button. You always call them Mikey. Because, when we were young, Mikey liked it. And Mikey is always the person who pushes the wrong button. I like that we're pushing the right button. It was really hard to see if there was audience awareness because something that we do as an audience in Zoom, which is difficult, is that we tend to have a very static face and not respond as if the person's right there. I see Kelly responds, Nancy responds, some of the others respond as if the person is right there. And it makes it really a lot easier when you're watching someone for us to know if we're getting some awareness from you. So that's something we as a club could do better. But your comfort level was great. I thought it was very instructional for the structure of the Toastmasters meeting and club. It lets us know how this whole thing works because you join, you don't know. It could be anything. You did have some unintentional movement, but only during the pauses. You did some lip smacking or that wry smile that you have. I love that wry smile, by the way. Your purposeful movement was fantastic, especially when you said write it down, because it's something that we all know. So second half was much better. It was like you relaxed after you got through a certain amount and gained comfort. Everybody already told you about moving the screen down. But where I thought you really excelled was the wrap up. You really wrapped it up and gave it a punch at the end, made us look forward to Bill, even though Bill isn't here today. We will get him next time. Bill's a lot of fun. So I suggest that you try to find a way to be independent of the sticky note and continue to find a friendly face in the audience that you can stare at during the actual speech so that you have someone giving you feedback. Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster and Teresa.